This is gonna blow your mind. Most men have no idea how often they're being manipulated in their relationships. But today, we're exposing the secrets that will help you see through it all. Hello, beautiful people. I'm glad you're here, taking a moment for yourself and your growth. Today, we're talking about the truth, about seeing things as they really are, especially in our relationships. It's not always easy, but it's one of the most important skills you can develop. Many men feel confused, like they're always in the wrong, no matter how hard they try. It can feel like you're walking on eggshells, never sure what's real or what's just in your head. This isn't about not trying hard enough. It's about not having the tools to see what's really happening. Sometimes, we're missing the knowledge that would help us understand the situation. Emotional manipulation is often invisible until you know what to look for. It hides in plain sight, making you doubt your own feelings. This isn't about blame, it's about empowerment. It's about giving you the clarity and confidence to trust yourself again. Imagine turning on a light in a dark room. Suddenly, you see the path and the obstacles. Everything that was hidden becomes visible. Knowledge is your light switch. It's what helps you see clearly, even when things feel confusing or overwhelming. It lets you see relationship dynamics clearly, maybe for the first time. You start to notice patterns you missed before. Ever left a conversation feeling drained or guilty, but couldn't say why? That's often manipulation at work, quietly shaping your emotions. It's a subtle force that erodes your self-esteem and makes you question your reality. Over time, it can make you lose trust in yourself. But your feelings are valid and your intuition is real. You deserve to feel heard and understood, both by others and by yourself. Learning to spot these patterns is the first step to reclaiming your peace and power. It's a journey, but every step forward matters. This isn't about men versus women, it's about awareness for everyone. We all benefit from healthier, more honest connections. We're here to build relationships on truth and respect, not confusion and control. That's how real trust and happiness grow. This is your moment to learn and grow. You have the power to change your story, starting today. The truth will set you free. It's the foundation for a better, more authentic life. And your freedom starts now. Let's get started. Let's get specific. What does manipulation look like? Guilt tripping, making you feel responsible for someone else's emotions. If you loved me, you'd do this for me. Gaslighting, twisting reality so you doubt your memory or sanity. I never said that. You're just being sensitive. The silent treatment, withdrawing affection and communication to punish you, leaving you anxious and desperate to fix things. Moving the goalposts. You meet their request, but suddenly it's not enough, or the rules change. These tactics are subtle but powerful. They make you question yourself and keep you off balance. They're not the foundation of a loving partnership, they're tools of control. Recognizing them is the first step to breaking free. You deserve better. Let's learn to see these games for what they are, and choose something healthier. Why are these tactics so common, and why all the secrecy surrounding them? For some, manipulation is a learned way to feel secure or get their needs met, often unconsciously, without realizing it. There's fear. If men see through these tactics, the old patterns and habits lose power. Society also discourages men from talking about their emotional experiences, keeping the cycle hidden and unspoken. Breaking the silence isn't an attack. It's an invitation for everyone to build healthier, more honest relationships together. When you understand these dynamics, everything changes. The confusion lifts, and suddenly, the patterns that once felt so overwhelming start to make sense. You stop blaming yourself for someone else's tactics. You realize that their behavior was never a reflection of your worth, but a strategy to control the situation. You can name what's happening: guilt trip, gaslighting, silent treatment, and it loses its power. Naming it gives you clarity and a sense of control you may not have felt before. You trust your own memory and feelings again. You start to believe in your own perspective, and that's a huge step toward healing. This self-trust is the foundation of self-respect. It's what allows you to set boundaries and stand up for yourself, even when it's hard. Your behavior changes. You stop over-apologizing, and you start to notice when you're being manipulated. You stop scrambling to fix things that aren't your fault. You learn to let go of responsibility for other people's emotions. You respond with calm, not panic. You're able to pause, breathe, and choose your words carefully, rather than reacting out of fear. This can be unsettling for a partner used to controlling the dynamic, because your new calmness disrupts the old patterns. But it's a powerful message. I respect myself too much to play this game. You're showing that you value your own well-being. It's not about being cold. It's about honesty. It's about being real, even if that means having difficult conversations. This shift can transform the relationship, opening the door to genuine connection and mutual respect. Or reveal that real honesty was never possible, and that's important to know too. Either way, you're standing in your truth. You're living with integrity, and that's something no one can take from you. You're no longer a puppet. You're not controlled by someone else's narrative or expectations. You're free to choose how you respond. That's real power, and it's the beginning of a new chapter in your life. Once you see the truth, what's next? Real relationships are built on honesty, trust, and respect, not manipulation. Both people must show up as their authentic selves. Open, direct communication is key. Say what you need, don't manipulate to get it. Use I statements to express feelings, not you statements to blame. Respect means accepting your partner as they are, and demanding the same for yourself. Celebrate differences. Listen even when you disagree. Without respect, it's a power struggle. With it, you're a team. Vulnerability is essential. Let your guard down, be seen, flaws and all. Manipulation kills vulnerability. Honesty creates safety. Both people must agree to put down their weapons. That's the heart of real love. It's not a game, it's an open-hearted dance. Understanding manipulation is one thing. Changing it takes courage. Boundaries aren't walls, they're lines that protect your well-being. A boundary says, "This is who I am and how I expect to be treated." In practice, it's clear and calm. I'll give you space, but silent treatment isn't healthy. When you're ready to talk respectfully, I'm here. You're not begging, you're stating what you will and won't accept. Setting boundaries can feel uncomfortable, especially if you're used to keeping the peace. Your partner may push back, but you must hold firm. Someone who truly loves you will learn to respect your boundaries. If they don't, that's important information about the relationship. Boundaries teach people how to treat you. They're non-negotiable for healthy love. You deserve to have your boundaries honored. Your peace is worth protecting. We've turned on the light and named the tactics. Now everything that was once hidden is illuminated, and you can see things for what they truly are. My hope is that you feel empowered, not angry, but aware. Awareness is the first step toward real change, and it gives you the freedom to choose your path. This is your aha moment, when you realize you have a choice. You can decide how you want to respond, and what you want to accept in your life. You don't have to live in confusion or sacrifice your self-respect. You can set boundaries and honor your own needs, even when it feels difficult. You can create a life of honesty, clarity, and real connection. These are the foundations of relationships that truly nourish you. This knowledge lets you show up with confidence and wisdom. You'll attract honest partners, friends, and colleagues who value the real you. And you'll know when to walk away from those who aren't ready to meet you with the same honesty and respect. The goal isn't perfection, it's awareness. You'll still face challenges, but you'll handle them with more clarity and strength than before. Now you have tools and a new perspective. You can pause, reflect, and respond with intention, rather than react out of habit. Build relationships that feel good on the inside, where you're seen and respected for who you truly are, not just for what you do. This is the beginning of a new chapter, defined by truth, self-respect, and a deeper sense of peace within yourself. Use this knowledge with compassion, patience, and understanding for yourself and others. Remember, everyone is on their own journey, and kindness goes a long way. Go forward and build the honest life you deserve. The light is on. Live your best life, and let your truth guide you every step of the way. If you